We are unrehearsed. Just dropped off a few little couple of parts, carburetor and whatnot, but here's the Dart. I'll do a walk around. The grass has grown up over the last 3 weeks, but here she is. A little dirty, yes. We'll get the hose out here and wash her one of these afternoons. And it's actually pretty good. Didn't know that turn signal was bad, but I can get another one. I'll put the keys over the visor. I gotta figure out how to get in here. I think I have to take the dash out to get up in there because there's some moss growing up in there. But I'll figure it out. Look at that. I got all four. The tires don't match and they're no good, but at least they hold air and it's up. It's not sitting on the ground. There's dashboard, there's parts and books I brought. But gosh, it's warm in there. I think, I don't know if you can see how good the upholstery is. It's not that bad, really, for the year of the car. And the mileage is 94,000. But the brakes work. We used them and stopped it when they pulled it off the flatbed. But let's see, put these up here before I forget. Nice short little, this is the Dart project is what I'm calling it. So, but you guys have probably already seen so many of the same pictures. I need to down here, and the headliner's not any good. I got to get this side fixed in the middle, but I'll replace the whole thing. But got the plastic flooring like a police car. This is all police car stuff back then. But I didn't get under it to see if there's a sway bar. I didn't see it when we looked. But as far as I can tell, I was by the gas tank. I couldn't see a sway bar it's supposed to have. But that's that. And the top's got a couple little dents, but then I'm thinking of getting the whole car painted white, and then but I got a lot to do before then. But then have the trunk lid, the top, and the hood done in the metallic blue wrap, so the car will be a look-alike. And then I'll get a couple of spotlights. I gotta get an ashtray. Can you believe on eBay the only one I found like this emblem was missing on the other side, is $100 shipped. And I'm like, I gotta be able to do better than that. So I'm gonna go to a couple of Mopar swap meets if I lift the stay-at-home order long enough for us to do that. I don't know if there was some work done here on the corner or if it just where it was sitting and it faded, or could have. Maybe the car was white in the first place and they painted it yellow. I don't know. They wouldn't have painted under the hood in the door. Well, they probably would have. Being a state car, factory would have painted it yellow or whatever when it got back. So anyway, this is the Dart project. We'll do this. Yes, I did get a carburetor and the studs are there. I got to get some bolts and maybe a spacer. I don't know, but there is a distributor cap, but I bought a new one, cap and rotor. There is a set of wires. Vacuum lines, hopefully I can eliminate 90% of what they had in 1976. Other than getting a pressure washer in here and pressure washing the heck out of this. See, there's the only rust in the bodies under the hood and under the trunk lid like this. Now, trunk's not as bad as the hood, but I think she can be saved. I could take it in and have it dipped or something, and whoever does that, and then get rid of all that and primer it and get rid of all that crap. But there's the original radiator overflow bottle, original windshield washer bottle. I got to get all those. Well, no, those hoses are there. a battery, and I got to get a negative cable. I'm going to do that today, I think. Maybe this week anyway. Once all my billing at home clears. But, oops. I'll get to do this. Anyway, that's the DART project, and there's the Packard project. Anybody want a Packard? And I'll make an offer on it. It's interior wise. It's been sitting on the trailer for 3 years now, but it's a '51 Packard business, basically the business coupe. But the interior is practically like new, and it's got its little problems. But it actually, I think what was wrong with it was either the head or the head gasket problem, and they took it apart and just didn't put it back together. But get a head gasket and maybe another straight 8 head, and the Packard will run. The other side's same as this. All the chrome's there. So sounds like somebody coming down the road here. So oh no, that's up at the main road. But anyway, that's the Packard. There's a Durango over there that's probably for sale, but it's been halfway hot rodded and it's been sitting for a couple of years. But we got the DART project. I don't know how often I can get down here to Tacoma because it costs gas money in the Suburban to get here. I can't carry any parts on my motorcycle because motorcycle, I haven't even left the 2 block radius of home. But so anyway, that's the DART project, and hopefully, with any luck, Congress is going to pass our stimulus package, and it sounds good what they're talking about today. But we got to probably be another 3 weeks to a month before we even see any of that, or 2 months for that matter. But if that happens, then I'll just get this towed back to Seattle, and we'll get her all fixed up inside of a couple of weeks. So then I'll have my little muscle car. Go to the Dodge Mopar shows and swap meets and just play with, get some spotlights on it. Have the Seattle Police logos made up on the magnetic signs. And just have some fun with it for a little while, and then we'll just end up just leaving it one color. And then, I don't know, I could probably have some sort of a contest later, probably a couple of years down the road, but we could pick what color we want the car to be. So, but I got some stuff to look for, and they're around, but you got to hunt for them. So, not anybody's just got average stuff just sitting out there for sale. So, and all the regulators in the windows don't work. So I got to take those apart and grease them up and put them back together, and hopefully the windows will work. So, and the windshield's going to need to be replaced. It's starting to fog up in the corners. So, just a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, there's the Bourbon. And I hope he comes through here and mows the lawn so that I'm not sitting in a bunch of weeds. I mean, the car's movable. He can push it forward with a lawnmower and mow the lawn and back it up again. And anyway, so I got to get more parts for that. There's the Bradley over there. I don't know if you can see that next to that red truck. But yeah, I got him some original manual and showroom brochure for it. So he's got to be fixing that up eventually. All right. So that's it. That's the DART project sitting down here in Tacoma. And when as I get the money to do things, I'll come down here and do stuff to it. Right now, just driving down here and dropping the parts off, I can see I'm going to need a lot of work before I can start wrenching on this thing. But I think we want to see if the 6-cylinder runs. But I think when everything's all said and done, I'm just going to find a 318, 360 DART, or I've been told that the later 360s and stuff are much from a machine shop. The later 360s are a better engine. So the machine shop guy I talked to wasn't real fond of a 318. he said go with the 360. So, and I know where a couple of the 360s are that I can get for not too much. Fairly inexpensive. The problem is how do you lift the car up in the grass high enough? Because we can use the tow truck to get the engine and tranny out once I get under there, but I got to get under it to take the tank out and the motor trans, drive line, probably the rear end if I get the car I'm thinking of. It has the whole running gear, and then I'll probably have to have the the drive shaft may or may, one of the two drive shafts may or may not work. I don't know what the length of the bodies are. I think they're pretty close, but it's a 86 Dodge Diplomat, or Diplomat Grand Fury, one of the old police cars. But if anybody knows if the wheelbase and all that stuff's the same, so I can just swap everything out, I'll go ahead and do the rear end and the whole running gear just out of that Diplomat and put it in this after it's rebuilt. So anyway, that's the project. You'll probably see many more once I do some changes and stuff or clean it up and start working on it. I'll be posting more about it. So if I post this on YouTube, go ahead and like, and you can share it. You can also subscribe. I don't post all that often, and it's all random, and I'm using a phone to do my posting, so you don't get to see a whole lot of me, I hope. But I'll try and be showing the cars. Even when I go after a parts car, I'll probably show it. So, all right, everybody have a good day, week, year, month, year. Anyway, and we'll, there's Packard. That's it. Thanks. Talk to you later.